So I get a lot of people asking me what pen I would recommend for someone that has to do lots and lots of writing. That's usually a student that has to do an exam, or maybe someone that has to sit through hours of meetings and they don't want to be on a computer. Any sort of extended writing can present problems with a pen. It could be too thin, so your hand cramps. It could be too heavy, so again, it's uncomfortable to hold. It could be too thick, whatever. These are the pens that I find to be exceptionally comfortable and what I would grab if I had to, sit through a 2 or 3 hour meeting and just take notes. First of all, first off, we have a very popular choice. This is the Uni Jetstream Alpha. This is a gel pen with a larger gel grip. You can see that grip always looks filthy. That's just how it is. Again, so this is a soft grip. It's part of the Alpha series, the Jetstream, but the Alpha series. And this is actually, out of the Alpha series, the firmest of the grip. Most of the grips sold in the Alpha are too soft, and also a lot of them are ballpoints, which don't really work for me, because they just sort of drags too much. This Jetstream is a hybrid, very easy to write with, very, very comfortable, nice thick grip, and I do like the gel, but if the gel's too soft, it really kills it for me. Jetstreams are just great for extended note-taking because they're so smooth. So the Jetstream Alpha gel, and I'll link to everything below. I know the naming on some of these is confusing. Great pen, looks really nice, and surprisingly affordable. This one sells for about maybe $8 or $9. Next up, we have the Schneider Slider Rave XB. This is a ballpoint, but it has a very nice shape. This really nice contour. This sort of waist here flares out. No sharp edges or anything like that, and just a nice shape. Again, this is a ballpoint, but it's a very smooth, very thick ballpoint, and this is a nice option if you want something with a little bit more drag than a gel. And then this is I always forget the name of this one, Slider Rave Extra Broad. Really nice looking ink on both of them. And again, if you want a ballpoint but something smooth so your hand doesn't get tired, that Schneider is a great option. This is the Pilot G-Knock. I really like the shape on this. I find it to be just very comfortable. I've written for hours and hours with these. These are very easy to find, very cheap. And I know there's mixed feelings about the Pilot G2 line, but I really do like the G-Knock, and I've used these for extended periods of time for many years now. I really do like how these write and how they feel over time. It's just a nice thickness for me, and it really just the right contour. So this is the and I've had this one long enough that I used up the ink refill in it and switched it out over to red, and you can see this ink refill is almost shot as well. Next, we have the Zebra Serosa SE. This is the American version of the Serosa Dry. And I like this one because it has a Serosa Dry ink, which is very quick drying, which is great for anyone taking notes, especially if you're left-handed. And then it has a different body than the SE. You can see this has this big grip. It's kind of sporty looking. It's kind of like an all-terrain type look, which is maybe a little silly, but it writes very well. And to me, it's very comfortable. I like this grip, even though it's a little bit on the thin side compared to the G-Knock, and it doesn't have any sort of contour. I do find it to be quite comfortable. So this is the Serosa SE. And that ink is just killer. That's just a really nice blue in there. One of the most undervalued pens, and one I don't talk about enough. Lastly, this is called the Stabilo Worker. You can see full grippy material, very contoured, is like clearly shaped to fit in your hand well with that nice big contour there. There's a little ball here so it doesn't roll. Good grip area, and everything orange is a soft touch material. It posts if you want to adjust the balance a little bit. And this is just a great pen. Like, they really thought of everything here. Very, very comfortable, and it writes well. And this is the 0.5. Ink might be a little heavy on that Stabilo. I know if you're writing for extended periods of time, that might be a little bit too much. I tend to go broader, but if you want to keep things a little bit neater, you might be looking more towards the Serosa, or more likely the Jetstream Alpha. So there you have it. Just one last look. Everything does have really nice ink here. Slider is really good for a ballpoint. Everything else is very, very solid. So you don't want to have, you know, your notes look undersaturated, especially if you have to eventually read them at some point. So yeah, here are my favorite pens for extended amounts of writing or note taking or testing. Thanks for watching.